welcome back to Fine Extra CCC. So today we are gonna go ahead and do the multiple boss fight. Essentially, the last thing that we need to do. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much all we have to do right now. So yeah, let's just see if Cass has anything to say. And no, all right. Let me see. Yeah, okay. We don't have anything else to do, so let's just go straight there, shall we? Right. I think we still have stuff to collect, so we're gonna go start from the start. Yeah, we still have stuff to collect here, so we are gonna go ahead and do that. Since we have to run away from Meltrolith, we're just gonna collect all the stuff we needed. Honestly, let's just do this. Honestly, probably something like this, most likely. Not exactly useful things, really, but better than nothing, I guess. This is just overlooking the ending of the dungeon here. Yeah, we have a few other things here to collect. Just have to go ahead and fight a few of these guys. Honestly, I don't even use. Of course, we got stun. There we go. We have a few more guys here. Try to ignore them. We have more than enough XP at this point to deal with them. I think this doesn't lead anywhere. Nope. Alright. There's basically just that thing left we need, and the rest we already got, so. Again, just do this. A bit close, too close to the for comfort, but we got it. Celestial Blade, there we go. Alright, let's heal her up. And head to the bottom. We already got everything pretty much from this area, so there's I can just beat up that guy, get a bit more extra XP, I guess. Come here. Alright, this should be good enough to just get everything. Oh yeah. One more hit. I think the next one should do it. There we go. We're gonna fight the big dudes, honestly. The ones that give us the most XP. Little dudes don't do all that much for us. Alright, so I think it's gonna be roughly something like this. But then again, I guess I'm just gonna do this. Alright. We have another big dude, two big dudes over here. I think will not be enough to level up, but Alright, this should be good enough, I think. Yep, there we go. Very close leveling up, really. Maybe I will go back and kill one of those little dudes. I think it's just gonna be this, but let me just save just in case. Nicely done, Caster. Holy hell, nicely done. She's able to kill the guy in a single thing. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to fight another thing. Let me see. Do we have... Are we right at the end? I think there's one more enemy right here, so let's see. Like another wall enemy here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, this guy should be enough. We can then return to the school and heal ourselves back up to full. Right, let's try this. Alright, so it isn't. Figures. Oh, let's try it like this. And that's 6. She needs a critical in order to fully kill these guys in those hits. Alright, let's just do this. There you go. That should be enough for a level up. Yeah, level 42. Awesome. Don't even need to go to the school building. Just straight to go ahead. There we go. Sorry, Senpai, can you hear me? I hear Sakura's voice through the comms. There's a private circuit through which neither Rin nor Ronnie can hear. Whoops. Listen, nothing, I'm sorry. I'm becoming more faint-hearted. I wanted to hear your voice one more time. What's the matter with me? Anyway, Senpai, you don't plan to send Melfliff, do you? If you plan on it, don't. But while it does make me happy to see how kind you are, we cannot permit AI alter ego to exist. I don't know what happened to Passionlip after you let her go, but she's yet to reappear and be reformed. That's all I have to say. I promise, please don't show any pity to anything that spawned from BB. Sakura hesitates slightly when she mentions Melfliff and Passionlip's names. She rejects those two, but also feels for them. She doesn't want to approve those two learning of humane sense of love, is what it sounds like to me. Sakura's right. Besides, we decided not to negotiate with her, didn't we? She's the powers of love to show everyone the difference between a world of two people versus a world with only two people in it. Sorry for bringing this up before the fight. I'll end the transmission, okay? Okay. Alright, let's go. Caster doesn't even have 2000 XP, so that's HP, I mean. So yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit careful there. Anyways, let me see. Do I have everything good? Red base and Sword of Repentance. Awesome. Alright, let's go. Before we send Melfliff's barrier, the core of this labyrinth, we need to get rid of it in order to proceed. We're not just facing Melfliff, are we? No, our greatest hurdle awaits us afterwards. BB is trying to invade the Mooncell's core and become the Mooncell itself. If we don't stop her, humanity will be met with a slow death. Failure is not an option. No matter what it takes, BB must be. Darling, you look astonishingly gallant with all that determined sweat on your brow. But I might suggest a quick refresh. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. How do you feel? More relaxed now, Master? For now, let's forget about the face of humanity resting on your shoulders. Just do what is in your power to do. I think asking for the more support. Got pretty pent up, but no, I'm not alone here. Even if I were to make a mistake, my dependable comrades have my back. Yes, please rely on us. We'll help in any way we can. I'll make sure you aren't swallowed by the Melfliff's conscience, alright? I'll get you back in one piece. Saka's not the only one. I'll be using with the best hacking skills. If I enforced to copyright this stuff back on Earth, I'd make a fortune, but I'm here giving quality work for free. I'm losing my touch. That said, the thought of leaving you to fight all on your own bothers me. Let's end it with a nice clean slate, and get back to the Holy Grail War. I'm putting more effort into this dive than I ever have before. There is no logic to apply to how I feel, but I never expected that to feel such aspirations. But I want to put in more than my 100%. Now then, I wish you good fortune in battle, Misaku. At some point, we'll settle things back in the Holy Grail War. The sounds of their voice makes me smile. The Holy Grail War. There was a point in time in which ever did was a struggle for survival. Between the days I spent here in the far side and the days I spent in those battles, I tried to discern which was more bizarre, and ended up with an uncanny smile on my face. I'm pretty sure I heard that once that humanity's greatest weapon was our adaptability. It's true. To me, even these days of fighting to find my heart have turned out meaningful. And these days will soon come to a close. Regardless of the outcome, the end is near. Looks like I've eased up enough to feel reluctant about leaving this all behind. Biological wavelength synchronized diver, opening mouth for the ego barrier. Senpai, ready when you are. I replied to Sakura's voice with a nod. I exchanged a glance of trust with Caster beside me. Alright, let's finish this. I heard a nearby sound of water running. It sounds like the babble of a brook or a clash of a wave. I felt this coaster, which descends into the center of mines a few times before. It resembles a boat being drawn through a whirlpool into hell.
快楽の海から私は生まれた。自らを溶かし、庇護する相手すら溶かす入海から。姿は見えず、形はなく、心は空っぽ。触れるものを全て溶かし、奪い、私に変えるだけのエゴ。多くのものを溶かしました。多くの命を取り込みました。多くの力を吸い上げました。生き物はどれも栄養に過ぎません。あらゆるものは私の手のひらの上で転がるカプセルなのです。私にとって世界は退屈なテーブルです。浜辺に作られた砂の城と同じです。すべてさらって私に返すだけのものです。ああ、でも私は恋を知りました。愛する心を知りました。私は完全に堕落しました。もう形のないエゴではありません。目的のない快楽ではありません。恋するあなたを守るため、私のすべてを捧げます。
すべてを捧げるときましたか。快楽から生まれたものが相手の幸福を守ろうとするなんて。自分を否定していることに気づかないとか、盲目にも程があります。
私にはあなただけ、あなたには私だけ。私は世界をそのように作り変える。それこそが幸福よ。あなたを傷つけるものはなくなって、あなたが嫌うものもなくなるのです。あなたは笹の船、私という海を旅する唯一の生命。でも安心して、この海に嵐は起きない、波も立たない、ただ平穏に過ぎる凪の海。世界はどこまでも限りなく、終わることもなく、ずっとあなたを許容し続ける。だから甘い蜜で溺れ溶けて、自分の名前も忘れてください。私の中で無価値のままでずっと口をつぐんでいなさい。氷が水に溶けるように、砂糖が蜜に溶けるように、あなたと私を隔てるものは何もない。私の腕の中であなたは私の愛になる。これ以上の幸福がこの世のどこにあるのでしょう。
凪のない海は平穏とは言いません。それは死の風景です。あなたの愛は恋人の屍を抱いているのと変わりません。
私は恋を知りました。あなたの名前を知りました。あなたのすべてを教えてください。吐息や体液の混じり合いも、肌と肌の重なり合いも表面的な快楽に過ぎません。すべてを取り込んでこその理解です。あなたを溶かして私に混ぜる。私のそれこそがメルトリリス。あなたのために作る地上のゆりかご。もう苦しみはありません。愛も恋も怯えも傷もすべてが私でできているのだから。目を閉じて口をつぐんで、あなたは私、私は愛。砂糖は蜜に溶けるもの、あなたは愛に溶けるもの。愛はすべて私のもの。
Complete conquest to the cruel mouthful if we pass through a warm fought. These are her true feelings. A mind that deeply wishes for a lover's happiness to the point of losing yourself. Be it as it may, it's clear that Melchlev and I aren't on the same page. Even if she hasn't the slightest intent to kill, she's still an enemy that we need to defeat if we need to move forward. Figuratively speaking, we're looking at the 11th hour. I still my mind in the sand down to the bottom of this ocean of pleasure. That way I can reject this obsessive love to its very core. In space, we descended into that world, containing contrasting elements all blended together. It was cold and it was warm. The only sounds were of Melchizedek's obscene breathing and murmuring, making this a world devoid of background noise. This is the mind of an ego different from passionate. And, in the center of the silent and tranquil cocoon was a single girl bathed in toxic nectar.
ようこそ私の中に。この時を待っていたわ。ようやく私のものになるのよ。
Even when her own mind, last passage defense attack, Melchizedek forgets it was a leg race. Yeah, it's a bit of late for this, but I just realized something. She's a bee, the one and only queen bee that rules the colony. She was born. No, her biological functions were molded that way so that she could rule.
こっちはちっとも待ってません。あなたの特権は全て消え去りました。クイーン気取りはそこまでです。勝ち目もない、逃げ場もない、そもそも民衆からの支持もない。ズバリ年貢の納め時です。
確かにその通りね。あなたは正しいわ、サーバント。私は羽をもがれた毒蜂。かつての牽制は露に消えて、弱った体は目も当てられない。でもここは私の心の中。ここで戦う以上レベル設定はデフォルトを保てるわ。それにこの状況だからこそ打てる毒もある。今外がどうなっているか特別に見せてあげる。
ちょっと待って、中高車のコントロール末端からつけ始めてる。何？ウイルスチェック。どこから送られているかすぐに発見。嘘、発信源はここ？違う、これはウイルスじゃない。メルトリリスが会長を通して私の中に。そんな、こんな方法で私どうかしていく。
Peter Sakura screams. Melchizedek temporarily opened the circuit to the outside.
浅はかだったわね、白い桜。私はリップやセンチネルとは違う。変幻自在の流体、何にだって染み込む蜜。私に潜入するということは、私も潜入しているということ。私の心を見ているあなたは、同時に私に心をさらけ出している。そんな無防備な心、そっくりそのまま私に変えてあげるわ。
This can't be happening. Is that we fall Melchizedek into this place? Melchizedek attempted this inside, so that she could make a direct contact with Sakura.
ミストータカ、サクラと迷宮の接続をカットしてください。ダメ、カットできない。まずいわ。サクラの周囲のアイスが溶かされていってる。
いい悲鳴よ、オリジナル。流飲が下がる思いだわ。どう？溶けていく感覚は。甘い蜜になって麻痺するようでしょ。月の支配者は私だけで十分に。BB も後で溶かしてあげるから安心して先に落ちなさい。
second time. Why is Meltor so persistent in targeting Sakura? Does the passion of BB never laid a finger on Sakura?
創造主から生まれたものは白い桜には手を出せない。アルターエゴもシェイプシフターも構成プログラム、誰であろう。笑ってしまうわね。 BB は今でも自分の生まれた寝床を大事に思っているのよ。けれど私は違う。私は BB から入れて BB でないもの。消える運命なんて受け入れない。私は道具じゃなく私が全てになるの。ワンオブゼムなんてお断り。その上であなたを私のものにするわ。私の愛、私の恋、私の全て。これは BB から切り離されたエゴじゃない。私から生まれた確かな心。誰にも否定はさせない。何よりあなたに決して否定するぐらいの私を殺して。それが一番の回答ね。スマートね。スマートだわ。さあ取り込まれなさい、哀れな。私の腕の中で永劫に終わらない夢を見せてあげる。
Wait, what's up? I feel the staggering pressure. Her massive love attempts to take in their targets and quarantine them away from foreign enemies. But for the person being desired, it's an obsession that's hard to come to terms with. This alter ego who stands before our eyes in the form of a beautiful woman is the embodiment of a torrent of water taking in its entire space, even at this very moment.
哀れなのはそちらです。あなたはスマートではなく無。ストーンと真っ平らは黙ってろ。さあ、ご主人様、ご指示を。本当の愛の形を見せつけてやってくださいまし。
Meltflip's long hair flows like the blue streaks of shooting stars. The main space around it closes in. The alter ego of pleasure, Meltflip. It's finally time to settle this. Alright, let's go. Gaster.
さあ溶けるように踊りましょう。
Live or die by the sword.
ちょうどいいパワーソースね。あなたをまるまるドレインして元の強さを取り戻すとしましょうか。
最後まで自分がない女でしたか。借り物の体、借り物のレベル。そんな女にご主人様を渡すわけには参りません。
Alright, so save here. Let's try and shocking her. Get ourselves the yep, absorbing MP. Let's just do a bit of skills here. Yeah. So we can get our noble phantasm charged up. Awesome, we got stun now. Of course, we got it. Okay. We survived that, that's awesome. We still do a shit ton of damage even with our fiery heaven. Awesome. Okay, and then we can get the that. Awesome. It should be good. Let's do. I think she's gonna go ahead and use. I have a feeling. Let me just see. Yeah, let's guard, break. Let's go for this and then break again so we can get our stuff back. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's I heard she's gonna use a skill here. Giselle, yep, take it. Yeah, oh, we got 50, that's awesome. Alright, we got all our stuff back. Awesome. We're doing good damage, actually. Nice. And our MP is back to
あと
full.
は焼くなり切るなり私の自由ですね。
Again, let's try doing this. Let's do this. Alright, let's see how it works out.
ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。
Okay, never mind, we just wasted a bit. That's fine. Honestly, I prefer to waste MP
触らないでください。
doing something useless than nothing. Alright, and double punch is ready.
なら殴る。氷点よ砕け。
Alright.
では皆々様、血も凍る
Just in case.
会を始めていたしましょう。
Alright, let's see how this one works. Awesome. Stunt.
奥の手をお見せしましょう。
Let's
世
go.
にはびこる縁ジャム、元凶なれは殺生石、みそぎ払うは賜物雫石。いざ。私、心を入れ替えました。通天日光、ここに見参。行きます。1号、2号。大天幕。これが私の奥の手です。秘密よ、うなれ。弁明無用。浮気撲滅。またの名を一夫多妻挑戦権。弁明無用。浮気撲滅。またの名を一夫多妻挑戦権。
That breaks. Right. I should have figured that one out.
弁明
Alright, so.
浮気撲滅。またの名を一夫多妻挑戦権。
Alright, so.
こんなはずは。
Yeah, if we go all out on this charm skill, we can do 15,000 damage roughly in one thing, so that's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's shock her here. I guess it's time to get this thing back. Let's do this. Alright, let's go.
いざ尋常に。
Stunned, awesome. Perfect. Get ourselves back.
行きます。1号、2号。大天幕。これが私の奥の手です。
Give me the break. Give me the stun.
炎天よ、走れ。
Ah, it's like very well. We can essentially bully the enemy into never attacking, which is a fun thing. Anyways, don't know if she's gonna use her normal phantasm right away, so I'm just gonna be on the safe side and do that. Followed by a stun here, a break here, and I guess we can use this. Alright, let's see.
一遍も残しません。まだまだいけますかも。
No, okay. She just used her buff. She's gonna use it next turn, right? Next, she does that annoying thing, right? Next turn, she's gonna use her double phantasm. Alright. I don't remember if it's gonna be in the end or the beginning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it both times. Let's go with here. Go for that, and then go for the cave again. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's here. Alright, should be good. It should be good. Alright, we're good. She did take away all buffs, but that's the thing that sucks about her is that she takes her buffs away, but other than that... Stun her. Hit. Stun her again. And hit. And we got a bit of a wasteful thing here, but that's alright. Alright, we gotta stun her now because she's gonna just... right, actually, let's just go ahead and apply our buff here. Spirit Thief. We can stun her here. Do our thing here. Do this thing again. Try to stun that. Honestly, while we're here, might as well just do the yeah, and then do this. All right, let's see. Yep, we can do that. Spirit Thief. She got stunned. Alright, it was an even one, but that's fine. That should be. I think we got this already. Yep, I think with the buff, it should be enough to kill her here. Nah, apparently. Alright. I guess we can end this with style. Alright, ending this with style. Let's go. Yay! Alright. Malsworth is falling apart. Unlike the others, death means something different for her. After the others were defeated, they would become become powerless, but not for her. To her, defeat means death. So much so that Malsworth martyred herself just for her love. If I'm rejected, then I have no choice but to die. Even if that love was wrong, she challenged us with such intense emotions.
このまま放っておいてもいいのですが、下手に自滅されて心から出られないというのはよろしくないですね。トゲ女の心を笑うか許すかは、ご主人様の判断にお任せします。
This is my first and last chance to expose Malsworth's mind. I should. Again, we also skip the minigame by just doing this. It's a bit faster, and we can get... we need to do this to get the CCC ending. I can't do it. I can't do it. She put her life on the line for her love. That's enough to tell me what's going on in Malsworth's mind. Explaining it wouldn't do her no justice, even if she is our enemy. I didn't want to hurt her pride any more than I already have.
空が暗いわ。そう、届かなかったのね。はあ、手足が、体が、胸 これが失恋の痛みかしら。お笑いだわ。BB から生まれたものにはお似合いの最後というわけ。結局欲しいものはつかめなかった。ねえ、おバカなリップ。何のために生まれたのかしら、私たち。
As a Hedger melts with its voice, she still looked bitter and full of venom, but at the very same time, she looked fully resolute.
まだやるか？
はあ、なんて遠くてこんなに近い。
Her sleeves are soaked with blue nectar, summoning the very last of her strength. She puts out her decaying arm. I'll let her keep going. I don't give Casper the command to strike her down. Was it because I trusted Melchlif? Was it because I pitied Melchlif? I'm not sure which. All I know is the deepest part of my heart yelled that I can't do that. Melchlif pulls out her arm. She's about to touch me a little further and she'll touch my skin. While she considered which, in her prolonged final moments, she's just about to reach what she desires.
なんてね。それはさすがに恥知らずというものだわ、エルト。せめて一度だけでもですって。ほんとバカらしい。敗者には砂がお似合い。それでいいのよ。
Saying so, Melchlif lowers her arm. She can no longer escape destruction. Even if we don't finish her off, the fighter is to disappear within a few minutes. And yet, on her face is a fearless smile typical to her.
もう解放してあげる。いつでも外に出ればいいわ。急ぎなさい。この私を倒したのに時間切れで敗者になるなんて嫌でしょ。
それではお先に。容赦なくあなたのことなんて忘れますけど、解釈はいりますか？今なら大サービスでサクッとやってあげますけど。
いらないわよ、そんなの。あなたの解釈って何？鏡なの？そんなドンキで私のスベスベの肌に触れないでほしいわ。シワが移りそうよ、おばさん。よ
し、くだーく切るんじゃなくて頭蓋から脛骨にかけて粉砕する。
あら怖い。でもいいの？自慢のご主人様がドン引いているわよ。
さすが同系統のヤンデレ、最後まで憎たらしいですね。
お褒めいただき光栄だわ。それじゃさっさと消えてちょうだい。
Nodding Melchlif's words, I turned my body to the outside world. With my body freed from Melchlif's gravity and force field of my mind, I quickly and silently floated upwards.
はあ、行っちゃった。さようなら、私の恋。さようなら、素敵な人。どうか、この先に待つ結末を知っても、絶望にくしけないで。って、 このまま首相に消えるのも私らしくないわね。あと3分も持たない体だけど、3分あれば何でもできるわ。ゾッとするけど、あのオペレーターの女たちなら、私を有効利用できるかしら。このまま消えるよりは、あの人たちの役に立って。まさか、それこそあなたらしくありません。第一、そのような役割を許すはずがないでしょ。そんな、私の疑似漁師がほどかれて粒になっていく、この術式は。溶かすつもりが溶かされた。これそういうことだったのね。そもそもあなたがあの過ちは。哀れな絵も救われなかった愛の形。それも美味しいわ。せめて私の手のひらの上で成仏なさいね。よくも私たちを利用して。
Uh-oh. Well, Melchiv's obstructive wall is now gone. Before us lies an uncharted path, at the end which I cannot see. Student council communications have got out, Sakura is being taken over, but I hope she's alright now. I think Sakura's fine. I'm sure our victory saved her. Darling, putting that as a matter aside. Cass looks onward to the stairs leading to the core. That's right, this battle isn't over yet. Usually we would return to the old school building, but we're in a race against time. Let's continue down the stairs. We need to enter the core before BB breaks through the barrier. Alright, before that, let's just go ahead and put a little save here just in case. Alright, save done. Let's go. Let's put an end to this chapter and carry on to the last one. Next floor. Floor 19, Blossom Vapor Trail, 38,000 or 380,000 light years. I feel like an intense light for an instant. Hurry up and my eyes find darkness all around me. This is the end of the far side of the moon cell's central region. It's dark and cold, but I'm not scared. I feel lukewarm. I've heard the echoes of creaking, and that reminds me of a heartbeat. This isn't like the end of the world labyrinth that we've seen many times before. This place is a similar structure to the labyrinth, but it's not the sacral labyrinth. It's the road to the moon cell's core made with labyrinth parts.
見覚えがあるような、ないような。この死と命の混ざった匂い。夜道の類ですね、これ。
Yeah, how reassuring, Caster.
となると、この道はあれかな。振り返ったらあれな、平坂かな。うちの母上はマジでヤンデレの元祖なので進みたくはないのですが、立ち止まってもいられません。行きましょう、マスター。これが最後の一本道です。
You actually don't know who Caster's mom was. No, not really familiar with her myth all that off of the mail much, but huh.
やっと回線が開いたわ。何？モニター開いて。はい。中継カメラ、サードアイ開きます。
この先はルーセルの中枢。
よし、BB の反応なし。まだ防壁の外と見た。今のうちに突き進んで。
Alright. I will say very good visuals here. I always like the visuals descending through the into the core. We ran through the empty space. This space makes you feel like you're going nowhere, but I have a hunch that there's definitely an exit ahead of us, but just a little further. If we can get out of this darkness or reach the destination, and as soon as I had that thought, it appeared. The exit. Is this? No way, 11-4. This colossal to boot. None of the others were this big.
何よあれ、もう BB には核になるセンチネルはいないんじゃなかったのさくら。
あれがそんな。
I get why Sakura is at a loss for words. Appearing before us is a sculpture of Sakura, no BB.
じゃあそれ BB の本体というか心。待って待って、それじゃあもしかして今までの桜迷宮そのものが BB の心象空間だったの？私たち BB の心を折りていたわけ？
そう考えるのが妥当ですね。それと少しだけ訂正を。あの壁の中に BB はいないようです。あれは抜け殻、ただの物理障壁です。中に入ることはできません。
それはそうよね。迷宮自体が BB の心なんだもの。でもこれどうやって壊すの？とんでもない構造強度よこれ。どんなドライバーも入りそうにないし、下手すると中枢防壁より頑丈かも。
その壁がその。
とにかく調べてみて。 BB め、まさかこんな奥の手を持ってるなんて。
そうですね。これを壊せるのはこれの持ち主だけでしょう。私たちでは破壊できません。無念ですが違うルートを探すしか方法はないかと。
だからあれは。
Taking up Rin's suggestion, I examined the remarkably a giant wall. Fundamentally, it's just like the other cores, but it lacks the warmth of life in it. Like Ronnie said, BB doesn't seem to be inside of this thing. The mine has long since gone cold. That's why it makes it similar to a billion-year-old slumbering fossil.
月の裏側、量子虚構管制機で稼働中のすべての思考体に通達します。上級 AI による中枢制御が達成されました。以後、ムーンセルオートマトンは人類の観測装置から人類の管理・運営装置に移行します。繰り返します。上級 AI による。
What did she say? No. Did we not make it in time? But there aren't any signs of that it happened. Sure, there is a wall blocking the way, but the core is right there. Nothing changed at all over here.
なお、この達成はセラフ内時間において 0.0001 秒前に達成されたものですが、私からの要請を受け、現実時間では596万1600秒前に成立したものとし、事象選択を完了させています。
Is that BB's voice? It's only different for sure, but it's a characteristic of BB's voice. What she's saying makes no sense, though. 5,961,600 seconds. 96,400 seconds in a day, so dividing gives 69. Which I was thinking 69 days ago. Wait, that was the sides. Why are my limbs shaking? The space itself is shaking, but aside from that, I'm also being driven by a mysterious impulse coming from inside of me. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. What primordial fear is this? Being here scares me. Hearing that voice scares me. Gauging the situation scares me. Facing reality scares me. Looking back at the past scares me. Looking into the future scares me. No matter what I do, it's all over now. All comprehension of present from the bottom of my heart scares me.
やっぱりそういうことだったのね。逃げて。もう BB にはいえ初めから BB にはかなわなかった。これは最初から決まって。
そう、初めからあなたたちは間に合わない。私が中枢にたどり着いた後からこのゲームは始まったのだから。そして私の所有時間中にこの領域における侵入者を許した形跡はありません。矛盾をなくすためバグを消去します。個体名、サーバント、キャスター共に排除します。あなたたちの時間はここで停止です。
やっべ、国づくり規模のオールリセットの予感。逃げましょう、マスター。あれ、マスター。
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. My body won't move. I'm too afraid. My limbs have been lopped off by the base. But what's so scary? Obviously, you'll be scared. I mean, confronting a god as a human is scary. Hearing a god declare they're going to erase you is scary. No, that's not it. Something like that isn't scary. The fear is really disgust. Something that has become the moon cell should not be speaking in human. That's right. It's not that I fear God. It's repulsive to see a god. That's taken on the mind of a human.
早く逃げて。そこで消されたら本当におしまいよ。やり直しすらできなくなる。強制退出間に合いません。早く。ダメよ DB。 その人を消しちゃダメ。
I wake from a heavy darkness, and I see that I was out for quite a while. When my conscience is still and steady, I give my arms and hands and body a once over. I'm in one piece. These are old school buildings grounds. Barely I was able to make a clean getaway out of that unidentifiable predicament in front of the colossal labyrinth core.
いけません。
Caster walks right in my calls right in my ears. It was a frantic, serious voice. I'm still struggling with poor strength into my hands, but I move it. I rub Caster's ears and say I'm alright. Yeah, please don't touch my ears. Well, I didn't normally like to have to touch them, but I'm giving no warning as a no-go. If you had said I'm gonna dote on you now right before, then I would have been okay with you doing anything. That's so, I laugh. My body might just be sleeping by now about how heavy it is, but seeing Caster in her usual self puts me at ease. Her ears are so soft. Oh, darling, you're so adventurous when you woke up. Whatever shall time am I do? But I'm quite gladdened by this. I'm ready to follow you to the afterlife by the time comes, but it's far too early for you. Listen to Caster rest for a while. Soon enough, I feel better. I stand up to find out I can walk without any issue. But I wonder why I feel so dejected. It's like my brain is turning to lead. I got out of the predicament, but my mind's still completely restless. Usually, no matter what pinch I was in, the moment I returned alive, I felt a relief that it would ease my mind. But just walking is making me feel down. Then, thinking about it, it hit me like a divine revelation. It's natural for me to feel down. After all, I still haven't gotten away from the fear I just experienced. There's nothing I can do about it now. I made it back to the old school building in safe zone, but darkness still lingers in my mind. Yeah, it's as if the sensation I've made it back somehow isn't coming to me. All dead. I returned to the council room with a heavy heart. Good, Rin, Ryan, and Sakura are okay. The one thing different here is it's a simulator Rin was running. It stopped doing anything. Seeing this, I became bored about the vague anxiety hanging over me, and that was an evident truth. Okay, without any basis for doing so, I accept it, which means I...
シミュレーターは終了しました。
Mm-hmm.
BB がムーンセルを掌握。いえ、BB がムーンセルの運営ソフトとして登用された場合の7日後。その最終死亡数値は、現在の人口の 90%。地球上の文明は、ほぼ停止すると見ていいでしょう。
90%. That big of a number is what we ended up with, huh? But we still have time. Collapse in the future is imminent, but we still have some 7 days to work with. If we can somehow separate BB from the moon cell as soon as possible.
会長、それは、もう。
Hmm. She's trying to say it's impossible. That beating BB is impossible. I know that. I already know that. I'm trying desperately to stay strong, but my heart's already broken. Still, we have to do it, I say. I can't stand by and watch the Earth collapse.
違うのです。7日の猶予があるのではありません。もう地球は滅びています。セブンレイターはシミュレーターでもあり、記録装置でもありました。あれは実在した7日間。我々が月の裏側に囚われた時から、地球は死の星なのです。私たちはセブンレイターを通じて、もう決定してしまった今を眺めていたに過ぎなかった。
I can't understand what Ronnie is saying. Nevertheless, I find myself accepting the outcome. The Earth is already in ruins. Is that so? We've been looking into the future, apparently.
そうよ。人類は滅びたわ。BB が中枢にたどり着いた。その事実が確定した瞬間にね。猶予なんて初めからなかったのよ。いえ、そもそもこの月の裏側に時間の経過なんてありはしなかった。
Time doesn't pass. Does that mean we've been in a loop? Just like now, I was endlessly repeating the preliminaries. We have been repeating the same span of time. The question is of no importance right now, though.
ループだったらまだ希望があったかもね。でも違うの。BB は防壁を破壊して中枢を取り囲んだ時点でムーンセルになった。そしてムーンセルには私たち観測宇宙での時間の概念が存在しない。彼女はもう未来にいながら過去にいるのよ。
I don't get what Rin is saying at all, but I don't have the willpower to question it.
ごめんなさい。私も説明できる精神状態じゃないの。悪いけど結論だけ言わせて。私たちはもう何をやっても BB、 いえ、ムーンセルにはかなわない。彼女は聖杯そのものになってしまった。
The Holy Grail War. A wishing device that makes any wish come true, which is given to the victim of the Holy Grail War. Okay. So this is a sorrow coming from realizing this truth with all 5 of my senses. Back when I was in front of that colossal wall, from the bottom of my heart and longer.
聖杯は一定周期で地球の未来をシミュレートし、その記録を保管し続ける観測機械です。それは人類史の始まりから続いている。仮想とはいえ、この月には無限の未来が記録されているのです。ムーンセルを手に入れるということは、自分が望む未来をその中から探し出し、実行できるということ。わかる？すぐに思い通りの世界になるわけじゃないけど、確実に自分の願った通りに地球を運営できる。この上なくリアリティに満ちた願望機、いえ、スケジュール運営装置、それがムーンセル中枢なの。
その願望機自体が意志を持って未来を決定したのよ。外の世界では
Oops.
絶命の未来が生死として進んでいる。今さら表に戻っても聖杯戦争どころかムーンセル自体あるかどうか。
はい。この月の裏側は記録宇宙ですから、私たちもまだ生きていられますが、表の人たちから見れば、こちら側にいる私たちはゴーストのようなものでしょうね。
What they said just now struck me a little. Brent said even if we return to the near side, judging by the phrasing, does that mean that we confirm that there's no way to return to the near side?
ええ。BB の宣言の直後、表へのゲートが出現したわ。きっと表、生死の未来においてムーンセルの機能が変化したからだと思う。私たちその気になればいつでも聖杯戦争に戻れるわ。でも
すでに外は地獄でしょう。月にも地上にも私たちが生存できる場所はありません。つまり
Yeah, I figured we might reach that conclusion. Please don't tell me, please don't say it. Because the conclusion I came to when I stood in front of that wall will end up coming true.
まだ居場所はあります。時間がねじ曲げられているここに残っていれば、永遠に現在にとどまっていられる月の裏側に残っていれば、皆さんは安全です。
そんな命に、そんな生存に何の意味があるでしょう。月の表側、聖杯戦争に戻るという私たちの最終目的もここに意味を失いました。私たち
Oops. Ronnie's words fall on the student council room like a curtain call. It's all over. The Earth, the Holy Grail War, our battle is really over. Without a doubt, it really is over. The proof is in the fact that no one said anything further. The strong sense of failure shrouds my vision in darkness. Our battle ends here. Death simply wasn't visited just yet, and now we have nowhere left to go. The sweet poison slowly making its way from our bodies has reached lethal levels from the very start. We simply hadn't realized it. And that is gonna be it for now. Alright guys, we are really almost at the end. Just one more chapter to go, and that's a pretty short one, really. It's the last one. All we have to do is like, what? One dungeon and then the super bosses, and then both endings, so roughly 4 to 5 parts, it should be over, really. Also casters for the SG, which is in the, we basically get it automatically after we complete the dungeon. So yeah, that is gonna be it for now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.